Welcome back again to the Stations in the Street Meditations. They are written by Scott Erickson, and we are continuing our readings that are preparing our hearts for the artwork that we will experience together on Good Friday. Today we'll contemplate Station 11 together. Station 11 is titled, Jesus is Buried, and the verses that he looks at are, "When she poured this perfume on my body, she did it to prepare me for burial." That's found in Matthew 26:12 and Luke 23:50 through 56. So Scott writes this about this station. Burying a loved one is awful. This station is a cross-section of two elements typically involved in our burial ritual, a flower and a shovel. You may have experienced the ritual of throwing flowers onto a grave at a funeral ceremony. No one actually knows when this tradition started, and various explanations have been given for why it's practiced. Now, one opinion is that flowers help say what we find difficult to say. They're a symbol of our gratitude, honor, grief, and well wishes to one who had such an effect on our lives. So throwing a flower into a grave is our final tribute to the gift to us that was their incarnation. Another explanation is that flowers signify the beginning of life. Placing flowers in a grave expresses a hope that the deceased will start a new life after death. The shovel is a representation of how we excavate a hole in the earth to place our deceased loved ones in it, and it reminds us of the prayer we say when we receive ash on our foreheads at the beginning of Lent. From dust you came, and to dust you shall return. The poem at the beginning of Genesis speaks to a creator making a human form out of dirt, which is just the elements of the universe, and animating that form with its own breath. So it makes sense that when we witness the spirit of that form depart, we would naturally return the dirt portion of the form back to the earth. The flower and the shovel remind us that we are an amalgamation of soil and dirt, spirit and material, something tangible and intangible. We remember that there is a part of us that returns to the dirt, and there is another part of us that we have no idea where it goes. Jesus partook in being remembered, which is beautiful and sad at the same time. Remembrance is beautiful because we can revisit our favorite moments in the presence of that loved one. But it's sad because we know we'll never get any more moments in their presence. We remember that they used to be around, and we remember where we buried them. And we remember the loss of love found in death. Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you join us again tomorrow for our last station.